Hey guys, it is Tuesday, March 1st, and I can't do today's challenge thing because Tumblr's down right now, and I need to get this filmed, and so I'm going to do tomorrow, and today's the direct of the video because I worked, obviously, and then, yeah, so on food today, we're making whoopie pies today and tomorrow, which no one in our class knew what those were. Apparently our foods teacher grew up in Vermont, and she says they're really popular in New England, like you eat whoopie pies all the time or something, but no one in my class knew what they were. But anyway, so we had to make like the cookie things today, and then we're making the filling tomorrow, and part of the recipe is you're supposed to beat the butter and cream together, but one of the girls in our group put the sugar in with all the other dry ingredients instead of it getting beaten in with the butter, and we didn't find out about this till after she'd done it, and then our batter ended up being like really thick, so we had to add like a ton of water and milk to it, buttermilk to it, to like thin it out. So that was an eventful class, I guess, because for a while we weren't quite sure what we were going to do. We kind of panicked. We had to get one of the teachers over there to help us, and we had a pep rally today because today was sectionals, and I keep losing my train of thought, but today was sectionals, so we had a pep rally. I'm assuming the game's over. It started at like 5:30, but I was at work. I have no clue who won or anything, but at the pep rally, okay, the sectionals they're like over an hour away from where we're at, and there was a group of like 20 something people from my school who walked like 22 miles. I think it was 22 miles from our school to the school where the sectionals are taking place, and they walked there and dribbling a basketball, and that is insane to me. But it was usually our pep rallies are really boring, but this one actually ended up being kind of amusing. There's one boy in our school, he's a senior, and he writes music and he plays guitar and sings and stuff, and there are 3 seniors on our basketball team, and he wrote a song about them, and he just said it was going to be a song about them, and he brought them out on the gym floor, and began the song. And it ended up being about how all 3 of the senior boys' girlfriends like him, and how they check him out all the time. So it was hilarious. And then they had, I don't even know how to describe what there was, but it was just some funny stuff happened. And then one of my friends, G, in order to get extra credit for math, the math teacher told her when it was quiet, she yelled up and screamed, "Go Rebels," which is our mascot, and she would get extra credit. And she ended up, and it never really gets quiet, so I don't know when he expected her to do it, because there are constantly people making noise somehow, but it was quieter than it had been before, so she stood up and yelled it, but like only people right next to us heard her, but she was so embarrassed. She was like hiding her face and everything, so that was funny. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so bye guys.